Yo, what's up, guys? It's Ant MMA. I know I'm not being consistent. I'm sorry. I'll try to get another video tomorrow, which I probably won't do. Maybe on Thursday. Yeah, on Thursday I'll definitely have a video for you guys. Just school and all that stuff. Because, you know, I sound like a kid. Because I am a kid. Oh, shoot. But this is another video. Rating champions based on their beatability. So there's going to be no females, or else females would be bottom barrel. Let's get it. Whoa, what is the quality of that image? Oh. Sorry. You guys are going to have to deal. I'll edit that out. I'll edit that out. But you guys are going to have to deal with a Dricus du Plessis low quality. I mean, it suits him because he's really zesty. The man kisser himself. He's really zesty. Zestiest guy on earth. Zestiest champion on earth. Zestiest everything on earth. He's the zestiest book. Zestiest pencil. Zestiest human. Zestiest controller. He's zestiest everything. But that's not. I'm not going to talk about du Plessis being zesty. Let's talk about why he's the most beatable champion. He had a really close fight with Strickland. But he did destroy Whitaker. He destroyed Whitaker. Maybe Whitaker underestimated him. I don't know. But either way, he destroyed him. And the reason I'm saying that is because Dricus du Plessis is going to lose his next fight against Adesanya. He's going to lose. He's going to get knocked out. TKO'd. He's going to get TKO'd by Adesanya. And if that doesn't happen, then either Hamza Chimaev or Strickland are coming for that belt. I even think Paulo Costa gives this dude a run for his money. Like a run for his money. I like Paulo Costa, but du Plessis, he's a cool guy. He's really entertaining. So yeah, but yeah, I think he loses his next fight. He's not gonna keep it for too long. So we just saw my boy Alexandre Robbery Toja fight, like literally a few days ago, and he robbed my boy Usyk. First of all, Pantoja shouldn't even be here. Why is there a photo of Pantoja with a belt? It should be Usyk with the belt. He won that just because Pantoja neck breathes for 5 minutes and basically neck breathes for like the last 1 minute and 30 seconds of the last round. Even though Usyk was piecing him up and sliced him open. Even though slicing somebody open, like cutting them open and making them bleed, physical damage. But it obviously doesn't count. It's not like knocking him down or like really just like wobbling them or anything. Yeah, it's not like knocking somebody down. But I think when the round is that close, what do you value more? Just being stronger and holding down your opponent, or actually doing physical damage to your opponent and making them bleed? Now, I'll be honest. I respect Pantoja. He's not going to lose the belt so easily, even though he's basically won all his last fights by like a little bit. The Brandon Royval fight, he was getting pieced up on the feet, but at least he actually wobbled Brandon Royval on the feet. And yeah, basically it was just neck breathing for about 16 minutes. And the fifth round, when he actually wanted to stand up with Royval, he took like 50 strikes to the head. And some judges still give him that round. I don't know why they value control time so much. Basically, what you're saying is that if like a bodybuilder enters the UFC and he can get his opponent down, they're going to win the fight. If it goes to the judges' scorecards. If they can just hold them down, pin them down with all their strength, bodybuilders is like the base for mixed martial arts to go to decisions. They basically count control time as knockdown. I mean, yeah, basically it's like a knockdown, bro. I swear. It's not. You're not doing any damage if you have control time, but you're also like getting some elbows and like actual like no pitter pat shots, no touching the forehead. We're doing freaking elbows, some nice ground and pound. Trying to get to submissions, that type of control time, then that's 100% good. Pantoja's neck breeze. Usyk should be the champion. Usyk should be here. He's the second best flyweight on the world. Realistically, he's number one because he beat Pantoja. But I guess in UFC 305, I mean Usyk can definitely come back for 305. He didn't take too much damage, and he definitely learned from this fight. He beats Pantoja in a rematch. I can guarantee you. He beats Pantoja in a rematch. He doesn't TKO him, but he 49-40. He's going to win by 49-46. He's going to fight Brandon Moreno or Brandon Royval next in Australia. He's going to beat them by decision. Fight Pantoja. I'm telling you, bro. Astro Boy is the future. But okay. Let me stop talking about that fight. Pantoja, he loses his next fight. No. It depends, because there's not really like a contender. Everything else is like a rematch. Maybe Manel Kai Kara France. I mean, I still think Pantoja cooks Kai Kara France neck breeze for like 20 minutes. It cooks him. Manel Cap is like the only test. I mean, you have Albazi, but we all know Pantoja my wish just cracked. The freak was that? We all know Pantoja might win that one. I think. I mean, there's just not too much competition to really tell. So if he goes up to bantamweight and fights O'Malley or Merab, I mean, he's gonna get cooked right there. But Merab is literally his style. He's literally Pantoja with better cardio, and he actually does damage on the ground. He doesn't finish people on the ground, but he actually does work on the ground. So yeah, number 6. Here come the John Jones lovers. I know MMA Guru dropped a video on the John Jones being gay, which I 100% believe. John Jones is like the most zesty. That's Duplessis. But John Jones is very, very, very suspicious of being gay, and 100% back MMA Guru with that hot take. Not even hot take, it's a cold take. Like, it's basically obvious. People just don't really want to say it. And I'm in trouble because I live in America, but luckily I don't show my face. But yeah, I think John Jones gets beat. This John Jones, prime John Jones is like number 1. But this John Jones, he gets cooked by Aspinall because he really can't do work with Aspinall on the ground, and he probably gets knocked out in less than 2 rounds by Aspinall. Pineda, he beats Pineda, but that's just easy stylistic matchup for him. Curtis Blades gives John Jones a tough fight. Pavlovich gives John Jones a tough fight, even though John Jones can submit him. Server if he improves his wrestling, I guess, but nah, John Jones still beats him pretty easily. Yeah, I mean, basically, maybe Jelton Almeida, even though John Jones can just stand up with him, but maybe Jelton Almeida can give him a little run for his money if he improves his stand up. 3 guys, and maybe there's more, but that I'm not thinking of. But Aspinall cooks him. Curtis Blades gives him a tough fight, like a really tough fight. I see John Jones winning by 48-47. Or maybe a draw. Curtis Blades is not bad at all, guys. He's not bad at all. And Pavlovich can knock him out. But if John Jones can take it to the ground, yeah. Leon Edwards is number 5. I think Leon Edwards is in a pretty stacked division. Even though the next guy it's probably going to be like a walk in the park for Leon Edwards. It's basically a pretty easy stylistic matchup. Even though Bilal is talking that talk, and I do think Bilal would win. I do think Bilal literally has that Leon Edwards story where he's not getting his title shot against a pretty dominant champion. I mean, Leon Edwards, he's not really like dominant, but he has some title defenses. So yeah. Okay. He beats Bilal. I mean, I'm saying Bilal beats him, but I'm pretty sure mostly the safest thing to say is Leon Edwards beats him by decision, obviously. 50-45 because realistically, I'm gonna be honest. Even though I'm picking Bilal, I'm gonna be honest. Bilal doesn't have power, isn't like too aggressive. Leon Edwards has really good takedown defense, and he's just gonna keep on improving on his wrestling and grappling, and his striking is just so clean and sharp. But you're saying, whoa, and you're probably gonna say, hey, Ant, why are you saying you're saying all these good stuff about Leon Edwards? Why is he only number 5? Because Jack Della Maddalena and Shavkat Rakhmonov, and maybe Ian Gary, even though, maybe Ian Gary. I mean, even though Leon Edwards can just grapple him, maybe submit him, or maybe just ground and pound him, or just neck breathe, like Pantoja does. Maybe learn from Pantoja, neck breathe Ian Gary, but you won't be able to do that against Shavkat or Jack Della Maddalena. I do see, even though Leon Edwards isn't that aggressive, he basically fights at his opponent's pace. I feel like against Jack Della Maddalena or Shavkat, he has to actually start throwing some volume, actually start throwing more, because those guys are threats with power. They can grapple. Shavkat is probably the biggest test. He has pretty solid stand up, even though Leon Edwards has better stand up. But Shavkat can grapple. He can definitely challenge Leon. And I think one of those guys beats Leon. I think Leon's title reign will end. He's going to end up with 3 title defenses. And depends who wins on UFC 305, JDM or Shafkat. I think JDM will win. I mean, I want JDM to win. I like Australians so much. Like, I'm basically Australian in my heart. I know I'm American, but I'm basically Australian. So yeah, I love Australia. And so I do think Jack Della Maddalena I actually think Jack Della Maddalena Loki TKOs the Giga Chad Shafkat. And the reason I'm saying that is because it's boxing. Okay, first of all, let's just say one of those guys faces Leon Edwards. One of them's gonna beat him because they both have crazy good chins. Leon Edwards doesn't really have any punching power, like not too much. He doesn't really throw a lot. Like when you put the pressure on Leon Edwards, he gets kind of uncomfortable. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that one of those guys does beat Leon, but Leon can obviously beat them. And Ian Gary's not really a problem right now. Leon Edwards can just grapple on him, to be honest. And Ian Gary's vegan, so he's a little soy boy. He's vegan. I'm stronger than Ian Gary 100%. I can definitely ragdoll him, so I can definitely make him like my little son, my little kid. So yeah, Alex Poatan Shama Padeda. So Padaddy, I think Padeda, man. I think he looks so beatable, but he always proves me wrong. Like he always looks so beatable. Like Jamal Hill, it's like a tough matchup. Yuri Prochazka, tough matchup. Yuri Prochazka could have won the fight. Apparently, he's gonna get a rematch. Apparently, Yuri's gonna get a rematch, and I think Yuri can win the rematch. He looks so motivated to just get the title. He looks so motivated. But yeah, we'll see. Main focus on why Pereira is number 4, even though he's like a killer on the feet. You cannot win a stand-up fight. You have to grapple, or else you're getting knocked out, or he's gonna or he's gonna destroy your legs and find that knockout. Find that left hook. Magomed Ankalaev is the only real test. If Pereira beats Magomed Ankalaev, which I don't know, is Pereira like ducking Magomed Ankalaev or what? He's saying I don't want to fight him. I don't want to fight him in October. I think I want to fight Yuri, even though Magomed Ankalaev is on a huge winning streak. Pereira already beat Yuri. I think Yuri should get another fight. I think Yuri should fight one more time. He beat Rakic, coming off of like 2-year layoff. Even though Yuri looked pretty good. And Yuri, you can say that he does deserve it after that controversial stoppage against Pereira. I still think Yuri needs one more fight. Give him like freaking Jan Blachowicz. That'd be like the best fight ever. Give him that fight. Give him the fight right now. Give him the fight right now. Give him that. I want that fight. I want Jan Blachowicz right now. And then bro, come on, Magomed Ankalaev. That's what Pereira needs right now. Pereira took no damage. This dude can fight Ankalaev tomorrow. He took no damage. Well, actually, he does have broken toes, but still, that doesn't take too long to recover. I think if he beats Magomed Ankalaev, he goes up, even though it's like 36th, and he's gonna be 37. I don't know when, but he'll be 37. Maybe I don't know when his birthday is, but yeah, he's pretty old. He's getting up there in age. And it says he wants to go up to heavyweight, which he shouldn't do. It's basically a money fight, but it gets destroyed by John Jones and Tom Aspinall. John Jones just takes him down in the first like minute or two. Because John Jones is smart, and John Jones knows I'm not going to stand up with this guy because I can get knocked out. So I'm looking he's going to take him down and submit him. And Tom Aspinall can honestly, I feel like Tom Aspinall is actually John Jones would handle Pereira better than Tom Aspinall, because I feel like Tom Aspinall has like a little bit of an ego, so he might try to stand up with Pereira, and actually like might risk it all. But I do think Tom Aspinall just takes him down. If he just fights slightly smart, if he doesn't fight like Michael Chandler, he's 100% gonna win. He just takes on Pereira, chokes him out, or breaks his arm, or breaks his leg, whatever he wants. Pereira is pretty much a free fight for those guys. And I think Pereira. Either way, he's a tough test for everybody. Number 3, I know you guys look at Sugar. I know you guys are gonna look at my last video and say you are a big Sugar fan. You love O'Malley, don't you? I like O'Malley, but I don't love him. I love Volk. And I'm gonna make a GOAT list soon, and you guys will see Volk up there. And I know you guys will not like it, but I have my reasoning. Either way, look at Sugar. He's skinny with that freaking colorful hair, with the colorful tattoos. But it's time to give this guy his respect, bro. This guy's a freaking monster. I don't see anybody beating him. In the bantamweight division. I mean, realistically, who can beat him? Merab? I think Merab is probably his toughest test because he's a grappler and he pushes a really, really, really high pace. But either way, I think O'Malley, bro, Merab gets caught every single fight. He gets rocked every single fight. Every single fight he gets rocked. I mean, maybe against Peter Yan he didn't get rocked. But against Henry Cejudo, when he was willing to stand up, he got rocked like in the first 40 seconds against Henry freaking Cejudo. And O'Malley's super smart. And O'Malley's young. And he's really fast. And he has insane distance management. He's like, I don't know, like 6-7 inches taller, taller than Merab. He's going to keep the distance, and eventually, even though if Merab gets to him, maybe Merab can definitely just start gassing out O'Malley. But every round does start on the feet. Merab can't really finish people that well. I think O'Malley is eventually gonna find that shot to put down Merab. And I love Merab. I love him. I like him more than O'Malley, but I just feel like it's a stylistic nightmare. It's like Merab is a stylistic nightmare for O'Malley, but O'Malley is like a stylistic demon for Merab. Because he's tall and he can find that shot. He actually has power. Bro, this dude Merab got freaking wobbled and chicken danced by a little hook by Henry Cejudo. Imagine O'Malley with the counter shot on the chin and with that good accuracy and being the best striker in the world. I know it sounds like I'm glazing O'Malley, but come on, guys. I feel like he's gonna catch Merab eventually. He's gonna catch him. He's going to catch him with a knee on a takedown attempt from Merab, or a clean counter. I'm sorry, but I just see that. I just see. I don't see Merab actually winning the belt. And I love Merab. I love him. One of my favorite fighters, but I don't see him winning it. I don't know. I don't see him winning it. But Topuria, I mean, actually no. Before we talk about anybody else, Topuria beats O'Malley, but that's in a different division. O'Malley can definitely is probably one of the toughest tests for Topuria. Probably the toughest test aside from Holloway. Aside from Diego Lopez and Holloway. maybe Mazar. O'Malley is definitely a really tough test. For Topuria, but in bantamweight, Merab, I don't think Merab beats him. I was just not there anymore. Even though Sugar already TKO'd him and beat him. Corey Sandhagen, I feel like Corey Sandhagen is basically Sean O'Malley, but slower with less power, and just shoots more takedowns. And I feel like O'Malley is gonna work on his grappling a lot and his cardio a lot. So yeah, I think Corey I think O'Malley TKOs Sandhagen, even though it's like Sandhagen has a good chin. I think O'Malley does TKO him in the 4th round. Who else? Bantamweight. And yeah, I think there's only 2 guys who can really beat O'Malley in bantamweight. You have Umar Nurmagomedov, if he beats Sandhagen, which I am picking him to beat Sandhagen. So it's either Umar or it's gonna be Peyton Talbot, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Peyton Talbot or Umar, bro. One of those guys. Even though I know O'Malley already has his eyes on Peyton Talbot, I think so. I think one of those guys. O'Malley will remain the champion for maybe like 3 more years, because he's still 29 years old. He's still pretty young. He's still young. Next, you have Topuria. Topuria looks like a beast. He looks like a beast. And even though he's number 2, and he's obviously one of the best guys in the world, and he's probably like the most well-rounded guy, or one of the most well-rounded guys in the world. I think there's some tough matchups for him, but there's one fight that can really get him out, that can really make him a contender for that number one spot. If he beats Max Holloway, he can get the number one spot. I'm saying it. But this is okay. Like Topuria can be number one. You could say that he can be number one. He can also be lower, but I think Topuria, honestly, I would put him lower. But that's not because he's not good. He's amazing. But how much scary contenders are in his division? You got freaking Max Holloway. Topuria beats Volkanovski. I think Topuria is the kryptonite to Volkanovski. Not saying Topuria is better than Volkanovski, but I feel like stylistically, he's like the key to Volkanovski on the feet. And he's so young, so he's gonna get even better. He's only 27. He just turned 27. Oh no! What at the time that he fought Volkanovski, he just turned 27. So yeah, he's so young, man. And he has one punch knockout power, like insane power, crazy power. Actually, you know what? I low-key might make a video on why Ilia Topuria is overrated and why he's gonna get dethroned in the next 2 years. I'm telling you, bro. I might make a video. But right now, I think that Topuria, it's a really close fight with Holloway. And I can see if he lands that right hook, like a clean right hook on Max Holloway's chin, he might put Holloway to sleep. I think he could put. I think we can be singing Holloway a nice little Hawaiian bedtime story, you know. So we can be singing him a bedtime song. But I think Topuria, his spot is kind of overrated, because I feel like he will get dethroned in the next year or two. Not by Volkanovski. Holloway, maybe. I think Holloway is a killer right now, and Holloway's just on some killer things right now. Holloway's hungry, and the reason I think Topuria actually looks really good against Volkanovski, and I'm not saying this as I'm coping. Wait, how do you even say that again? Coping. It is because Topuria studied Volkanovski. He obviously studied him. He obviously had that goal, and obviously Volkanovski was champ of that division that Topuria fought in for 5 years. So Topuria obviously was studying Volkanovski for a long time. No excuses though. I think Topuria is literally that crack to Volkanovski. He's that crack. He's that guy against Volkanovski. Volkanovski never beats him. And I'm gonna be honest, Volkanovski will never beat him. Any version of Volkanovski does not beat Topuria. Topuria is just a crack. Max Holloway, because of the volume and because of the chin, like we all know, like I don't know, man. I don't know why, but I feel like Topuria low-key has some overrated power. And I know I sound crazy, but Topuria low-key, I don't know. Is he low-key just lands some clean shots, and he obviously has power. But he just lands like the cleanest shots. Like Max Holloway, they said he had pillow hands, but he lands a clean shot on the chin. We saw what he did to Gagey. He landed a clean shot on the chin, put him to sleep. Clean shot on Korean Zombie, put him to sleep. Who else? I mean, come on. You can see the same in boxing, in boxing or whatever. You see Topuria, you see many people land a clean shot on the chin. They might not have the most power, but you land a clean shot on the chin, and you're gonna hurt your opponent badly. If you actually like land a clean good shot on the chin and you don't see it coming. Like the Jai Herbert one, that was a really good knockout. Caught him on the chin perfectly, and Herbert didn't see it coming. I don't know, bro. I kind of feel like his power's overrated. Like I don't really see him hurting people. Topuria doesn't have you back against the cage, like we can't really go anywhere, and you're forced to eat a shot, and you might not see it coming because Topuria is like gonna flurry you with like all like 6P combinations, like a 6-piece combination coming your way with body shots, head shots, and you don't see that punch coming. He's obviously gonna set it up. And yeah, he can put you to sleep. He's a master at setting up the right hook. But I feel like his power is kind of overrated. again, if he doesn't have you against the freaking cage, I don't think he's like that monster that we think he is. But yeah, I think Max Holloway. I think he beats Holloway though. I do think he beats Holloway by decision. I think Movsar he doesn't knock him. I think he actually he beats Movsar by decision. I don't see him getting a knockout for in his title reign. I don't see him getting a knockout. I do see him knocking out Volkanovski if they rematch. If they rematch with Shibbo, well, obviously the UFC will give him the title shot. The UFC will obviously give to Volkanovski the rematch. That's the knockout that Topuria is gonna get because Topuria is the crack. Unless Volk grapples heavy, I still think Topuria can stuff it. Volk is gonna get worse from now. Okay, I'm lucky just talking about Topuria. This video is basically about Topuria, to be honest. I have talked about Topuria more than like every single person on this list combined. So to sum it up, he beats Holloway, really close, 50-50. He beats Movsar, which is close, and he beats Volk obviously, and he beats but he loses to the main character Diego Lopez, or he loses to Makhachev. He's very beatable. I mean, no, he's not very beatable. But there is guys who can beat him. There's like 4 guys who can beat him. 5 guys who can have a solid chance of beating him. Yeah. Okay, and then we have Islam Makhachev at number 1. I know I'm gonna keep this one short. Number one pound for pound fight in the world. Who else is gonna challenge this guy? Who else is gonna challenge him? Who else is gonna challenge this guy? Who else? In the lightweight division, who's going to challenge him? I'll be honest. Who challenges this guy in the lightweight division, bro? This dude is going to fight Dustin, which actually no, forget screw it. Oh shoot, okay, well you guys are about to see this. No, I don't care. You guys are gonna see this. Let me quickly actually do something real quick. You guys are about to watch me make a little edit real quick. You guys are about to watch me make a quick edit real quick. Quick little edit, guys. I can't even move my thing. Quick little edit. Oh shoot. This is such a bad look. Freak. Okay, screw it. This is okay. Islam Makhachev, who wins by freaking. Okay, he's number 3. Like O'Malley's number 2. Even though I think Topuria is gonna get beaten in his next 2 fights, he's still number 3. O'Malley low-key might be number 1, or Pereira might be number 1. If we're talking about strictly like their division, if we're talking about strictly to defend in your division. Bro, Makhachev is gonna lose his next fight. Like basically, all those guys, like the Warriors, might lose his next fight, but he's not gonna lose his next fight. Pereira, probably not gonna lose, not gonna lose his next fight. O'Malley, no, probably not. Edwards, no, probably not. John Jones, yes. That's why you're up there. Pantoja, yes. Dricus, yes. Makhachev loses to Poirier. Bye, guys. I'm gonna go. Poirier is the GOAT, and he's gonna be number 1.